What's good, people? This is Big Sad from Industry Cosign. Continuing the series of the executives that you need to know. And I'm going to introduce... Actually, I'm going to let him introduce himself because, he got... What? Who are you?
What's good, Josh? Jay Nicholson, Cornerstone Promotion, Faded Magazine, Cornerstone Mixtape, Show on the Squad, and all that.
All right. So why don't you explain to the people, basically what Cornerstone is and what you do for Cornerstone.
Cornerstone is a lifestyle marketing company. We also own a publication called The Faded Magazine. What I do there is I work in the mix show department, meaning I work in mix show promotions, and I'm also like a co-A&R on the Cornerstone mixtape with my partner, Blaze Roy. We put together the mixtape series. It's been active for about 12 years. In addition to that, like we handle a couple of lifestyle accounts, such as Reebok, Xbox, also Microsoft, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Nike, Smirnoff. Well, just to name a few.
So how long have you been in the industry and what basically got you to where you are today?
I've been in about, it's getting up there. I've been in there about 9 years almost. 8, 9 years, approaching 10 this June. What got me here actually was going to a Roots concert. I went to a Roots concert, I walked out with a job. So it's been kind of like...
Wait, no, you got to explain that one. You have to explain that one.
They were recording the Roots Coming Live over at Bowery Ballroom, which is not too far from here. And we just showed so much energy for music that we loved that we didn't know they were filming it. So the band came to us afterwards and asked us if we could come back tomorrow for the taping. And we agreed to come back and show up. And when I was in there, they were like, "Yo, we have a showcase every Sunday. If you want to come through, you can help promote." It started from there. The street team gigs. It's kind of elevated into trying to start my own thing, and then ended up at Cornerstone.
So if that didn't happen, would you have ended up in promotions anyway?
I feel that I would, because it weren't a few things that I felt like I was gonna push myself towards, like outside of entertainment. Like I had a couple of regular jobs, 9 to 5, dressing up, getting paid nice too, but I hated myself at the end of the day. Like it was just, what am I gonna do with this? So I figured I do what I like and the money will come.
Yeah. So what is the difference between the industry now than when you first got in the industry? Whether good or bad?
Ever? Yeah.
I'm doing an interview.
Well, one thing I can say right now is like the internet was just coming into play when I first started. The internet is good and bad. Like it's a good informational tool, but it's the same reason why a cat in Bulgaria, no disrespect to that country, but he can just log on and download what's popping in popular culture in New York City, whereas back then you had to really keep your ear close. Like you had to there was no downloading this or downloading that. You got what you needed to get at a certain hour on the radio or during the hours of operation at a record store, and that was that. And it's just like now that's probably the biggest impact, the internet, because I came in right at the beginning to like flourish. There's more independent companies than there was when I started. Everybody was trying to get signed with a major. Like my first gig was working with artists signed to MCA, so the type of people that would show up trying to get deals versus I don't need your deal, I'm gonna put this out myself, is kind of the attitude today.
So could you tell people basically, like, I guess some of the artists you worked with, or what would you consider like the key points or the good points of your job and what you do? What makes your job interesting? What makes it fun?
It's a lot of things. Actually, the only bad thing about my job really is that I'm not necessarily working on my own time. It's like I'm dealing with folks when they're available, so I'll go out a lot, working during the day. But other than that, like it's gravy. I work with a lot of popular artists. We like Kanye West is a good example. Like his first cover ever was the cover of the Fader, and he always, shows love for that. So I worked with him. We did a mixtape with Jay-Z for Fade to Black. Then when the following month with Nas, I work like a lot of, Interscope records. I'm working 50 Cent, working Eminem, working Lady Gaga, working Wale. It's easy to probably ask who I haven't worked with. And then like in the 4 or 5 years I've been doing it, like it's amazing. Like I done went from, worked with Duran Duran. Like Duran was in our office, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Why don't you tell the people about the Cornerstone mix series, CDs?
Mixtape series. We are at 115 right now. It's 115 straight months that the mixtape comes out. There's no delays. Like we have to stay on top of this. It's been going on for about 11, 12 years. And basically, we take music that we've been working with. Music that the labels are pushing, and just this other hot music too. And we try to put it together and have 2 premier DJ showcases from around the country. So far this year we've used, Static Selector and Lord Sear from Shade 45. We got B-Mello and Hyphen out at Cube in Seattle. And like we used Mick Boogie and Terry Irvin. They did our year-end mixtape. So it's something very constant. It keeps it fresh. Like it keeps me searching for new music. Like not only because that's what I would be doing anyway, but now it's also my job.
Okay, well I don't want to take up too much of your time. Is there any last words or anything else that you'd like to tell the audience?
Just keep something to support good music. Don't be afraid of some real hip hop. And don't forget, hip hop is sample-based music. So don't come crying talking about, my joint don't have no samples. Like I don't have no problem with that. Because that's where the game messed up. That's the gap. Nobody's learning to play instruments. But don't criticize nobody for sampling. Because it started with that. It was a bunch of rappers and no beats.
That's true. Well, thank you for your time. And Cornerstone, Jade Nicholson, we in New York City. Always doing it. Industry cosign.
Peep the Flood too.
Oh yeah, you gotta see that. That's hip hop. That is hip hop.
You got one of them, you're definitely hip hop.
That's hip hop. Jade Nicholson, Cornerstone. He always has something fresh. Actually, show them your BlackBerry skin.
Oh, I got the old model, but if you recognize from Duck Down fame. You got the little duck down mask right here. And you got him putting the boot right in your face, you know what I'm saying?
Hip hop.
Got to, man,
Nobody can say Jade Nicholson is not hip hop. All right. We out.